everybody to our next episode of the Dreamers and the Doers, episode 3. As we share to you how to be a business owner in this digital world. My name is Joseph. I'm here from Austria, originally from the Philippines, and I'm a digital business owner together with the ladies and gentlemen beside me here, up and down, sideways maybe. I don't know where position am I now, but we are here to welcome you all and nice tuning you in, and I hope you also give a comment with our live streaming. Please tell us where you live, where you're located. We will be happy to answer any questions you might be want to know. And that's it for me. And I would like to introduce my fellow digital business owners here in Europe. Let's go with Michelle. Please introduce yourself.
Yes, thank you, Goya. Thank you for hosting today. And I would like to say, I would like to apologize to our viewers. Is possibly we will be live 30 minutes ago, but we got a technical problem. So sometimes we cannot sure it will be happen technical problems, especially internet connection. But we are live now, and I really appreciate to those of you who are watching us wherever you are. Um, have a great weekend, everyone. And my name is Michelle, and I am currently living here in Spain for 13 years, and I am a owner for more than a year now. And this gentlemen and ladies here is my business partners. Actually, we are have also another part tomorrow, Sunday. So that's all for me, Kuya. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michelle, for introducing me. Let's go to PC from UK. Can you unmute yourself or yeah?
Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. My name is BC. I work in the school and I live in the UK originally. I'm from Nigeria.
Thank you, Missy.
Back to you,
Thank,
Joseph.
thank you, Missy. And now let's hear from Michael from Germany. Hello, Michael. Can you hear me?
Hello, fellow viewer. Hello, friends. Hello, future business partners. I'm Waibi Michael. I am a skill consultant here, and I'm also a business consultant, online business consultant. I am living in Germany, and I'm originally from Cameroon. It's a pleasure for me to connect with you once more to share my experience in the digital business world. Welcome once more on board, and I hope we're going to have a nice time to share our experiences as immigrants living in Europe and as a consultant in digital business. We're going to share our experiences with you guys and want to encourage you to join the digital business because that is the way forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael, for introducing yourself. And like Michael said, our topic for today
Thank you very
is
much. Are you getting me? Okay.
the life in diaspora. It's a challenge and how to manage, escape them, or deal with them. Hints including our business as a way to resolve some difficulties. With these frequently asked questions, especially now, we would like to connect with people around the world who is also an immigrant like us working in a different country and now doing this into a business, and it made it possible for us. Today we would like to tackle it with this question, and I would like to start with Michelle. What do you think about this life of diaspora doing the digital business?
You know what? It's a bit a funny thing when one of our business partners shared about Diaspora, and I need to search the name, and I said, "What does that mean?" Because I know it's not familiar for me the word Diaspora, and then later on I just said, "Oh, this is the meaning." Well, every one of us who are living in different countries, wherever we are, sometimes it is a difficult thing that we need to share also how we escape and how we handle our life living in a country without family, away from our family and friends. Well, I have a big share about this. When I first arrived here in Spain way back 13 years ago, it was very difficult for me I landed here and nobody speaking English. And me either. I don't speak the language, the Spanish. And when I was in the airport, when I landed in the first in Madrid, and they were saying I need to take another ride to the domestic flight, and I need to ask where I'm going, right? Because I already passed the immigration and I need to do that. But later on, I just difficulties. It's almost an hour looking the way out and where I am going next, right? Nobody answered my question in English, and then later on, I heard my name pitching in, pitching, and it's waiting for me, and I am the last passenger coming in. So my life was really bit um, difficult that time because I need to learn first the language. When you are in different places, when you go wherever country you are, and if you are a native in your country, it's difficult to handle it. First thing first is the language, right? Because if you don't know the language, you cannot communicate well. Especially most of the people didn't use um, even in English, right? So um, it's difficult because I don't have friends here. I don't have my family near me. So I went here like a stranger. I didn't know anyone. But later on, a week later, with the help of my boyfriend that time, he just helped me. I think we need to help you on how to speak. Well, luckily, in my own language, as a origin of Hispanic people before, we have that origin also the Spanish. We have the same, I think, 5% or 25% the same dialect. So it's easy for me to communicate, to adapt the language, right? So a week later, we just, as I just practicing. Then later, I remember I meet a person, a new person, a Spanish person, and we just talking each other, and we just only have like that, but we didn't understand each other, right? So it's really challenging in that part. And then way to look for a job. Way to look for a job is really difficult. When you are applying a job, it's difficult because if you don't know the language, you cannot speak it well. How about the employer if they didn't speak that in English? It's really difficult. Yes, only in sign language sometimes you got misunderstanding each other, right? But it's keep learning. Every day keeps learning, and then later on you adapt a little bit that every day new words, new practice, new words, new practice until you get that. So honestly, when I got this business, I have also I don't have any difficulties now to introduce to other languages, right? Because when this is in English, but when I introduced it to my Spanish friend, they always said, well, actually, this business, you don't need to bug anyone, right? We don't need to bug anyone. Even you told anyone about what you're doing, about your business, someone maybe say, oh, it's interesting, but it's difficult, right? So they always said, the problem is the language. I don't speak English. I don't understand English. So that's the problem always, right? But we are happily now that now globally we use different languages, and it's a very big benefits in this business that it's available in all languages, right? So actually, one advice only for if you are a stranger in one place and you don't know where to go, sometimes think about why you are there, right? Why I'm here, what I'm doing, then be friendly. Appearances, your appearance that make people attract you, become contagious, and they will say, "Oh, you understand each other later on," and that's the very, your language, your body language. They know it that oh, this person is a nice person, is a good person, and we can be friends. So in my case, in the first moment I got friends here with different languages. Also, we just have that little conversation we learning by each other and we continue that and then later on following each other, right? So That's all for my share.
Thank you very much, Michelle, for that nice, wonderful, inspiring share for somebody who live in another country. Let's hear it now for Miss BC, of course, before the gentleman here. How are you doing, BC? And please share your opinion on how you came up with this business.
Um, when I left my country, I left Nigeria. I went
Mm-hmm.
straight to Austria. I was in Austria for years, had my kids,
Mm-hmm.
and well, like Michelle said, when you get to a country that doesn't speak your language, I went to the school to learn the language. I started
Mm-hmm.
working. Things are going okay. Um, all of a sudden, you will be planning this, but God have something else for you. So I moved down to UK. When I got to United Kingdom, I continued my studies and then I started another life. When I got here, it's English, right? But then it was difficult
Mm-hmm.
to get the type of job that you really wanted. So I went to school to upgrade myself to exactly what I really wanted. My dream anyway. So I got a job. I started working. Um, yeah, but then something happened along the line. I got an accident, so I couldn't work in that profession again. So I went into working in a school where I found myself up to today, and I do send people with special needs. So that's where I work. And when I got there, I thought maybe, oh, it's going to be as easy, like, people just said, like my
Mm-hmm.
friends, they said, you go to school, you sit down with the kids, and boom, that's how it is. I worked in the mainstream, is different from the way I worked in special needs. I think the affection I just is just there. The passion is there because I used to work in the hospital. So I continued. So I love that field and I learned Makaton, which is the sign language, and I'm enjoying it. It's challenging, but I'm enjoying every bit of it. So you learn every day. You don't know where you are going to find yourself. You plan this way, but something else. So I needed a side also. That's how I found myself into this job because something was not forthcoming. I mean, the money wasn't forthcoming. So I have to look for a side also. So because I know this one that I'm doing, this business I'm doing, it's mine. But the one I had earlier that I thought maybe going to be okay, it's not mine. Because of the experience I had, I almost fell off of the job because when they were restructuring, I was affected. Those teaching were affected, but they left the rest of the PAs. But then when I was saved, it wasn't easy at all. Sleepless nights and everything. So I was so happy that I came into this community, which I'm enjoying now, that even if anything happens, I will have something to lay back on. So back to you, and thank you, Joseph.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss BC, for that nice share. As everybody knows, living in a different country is not that easy, but with this business, you can really make it more easier, right? So let's hear it now for this gentleman here, Michael. Can you hear me, Michael?
Yeah, thank you, Joseph.
Okay.
Uh, once more, I want to say hi to our fellow viewers, and I want to
Mm-hmm.
thank you for the opportunity given unto me to share my experience as a diaspora with our I would like to say potential business partners, because I know all those watching us are going to be potential business partners. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
That's right.
as I said, I'm originally from Cameroon. And when I was in Cameroon, I was an insurance agent. So but I thought life in Europe is going to be much better. So I left Africa for a greener pasture in Europe. So when I came to Europe, I realized that it was not as much as I thought. So I had to work 724 to meet up with the bills and to take care of my little family. So at the point, it was very difficult for me. As I said, I'm a steel engineering constructor, and I'm earning a good salary, but even though the salary is good, it is not enough with all the bills I have to pay and all what I have to do for myself and my family back in Africa. You know, we as Africans, we don't only take care of our immediate family, we also take care of our extended family. So at a point, it was very difficult for me, and I had to look for a means in which I can supplement my income in order to take care of myself and take care of my extended family. So that is how I started searching for a plan B. So
That's right.
yeah, yeah. So one of the challenges I faced when I entered Europe is that I realized that no matter how much you earn, it's never going to be enough. You always need a supplementary income. If you have to meet up with all what you have to do, and you have to offer your family a comfortable life, and if you have to help your extended family back in Africa. So, fortunately, I fell on this business, and this business has done a lot in my life since I started this business. I've been in this business for almost 2 years. I was scrolling one day through my internet, and I fell on an advert talking about an online business. That's how I entered my name, I entered my email, and that is how I started this business. And from the day I started this business, a lot of things has changed in my life. I can now take care of my family. I can now help my family back at home in Africa. One of the challenges is that most of my leads, they have a problem. They thought that maybe this business, in order to do this business, you have to be an internet guru or a tech savvy. But I made them to know that doing this business, you don't need to be a tech savvy, and you don't need to be a digital engineer. You just need a better process, because we have all the tools to help you succeed in this business. We have an automated system of business. All what you need is just to enter your name and your email to start this business. And the point is that as a diaspora, when you're living in the diaspora, it is very easy for you to do this business because we have an internet connection, we have a Wi-Fi connection, and we have coaches who are there to help you anytime you're ready to start. So as a diaspora, I will encourage any person out there who's interested in online business to join our community, because we have it all. As a business community, we have the coaches, we have an automated system which is there to do all the work for you, and also we have a community of almost 140,000 members, and we are in almost every part of the world, and we have people who are there to help you anytime you need help. So those are my experiences as a digital business consultant, and the challenges I face, or the challenges I have faced before, is that I needed partners with whom I can work, with whom I can do this business. But thank God for our community, I have partners with whom I can do this business, and I encourage anyone to join our community in order to become a digital business separate. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Michael, for sharing your views about diaspora, and I hope you inspire you and share with you some points and a little bit of what we are doing. And from my take on this is that diaspora's people who are living in the different country have now the possibility to be successful doing this business, right? So you can even do it anytime, anywhere. Like Michael, I think he's in the kitchen and just we have a live interview now, but that's how it is. That's how digital world is doing, and that's how portable this business is. You can bring it everywhere. I know you can bring it also in the kitchen, but like where Michael is now, right? So it doesn't matter where you live, where you are, who you are, anybody can do this business and anybody can own a digital business, right? So I guess that is for me now and for everybody. I hope we inspire you and share with you some points and some information that you can use and maybe think about it if you wanted to join this community. And for me, that's really from Austria here. I would like to say thank you for all the viewers. And if you have any questions, just drop it down and we'll be happy to answer you. Any last word, Michelle?
Sure. Yes, that's right. Every one of you who are living in different countries, if you are um, diaspora like us, anything you can start by digital online business. You work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make this opportunity to change your life also as an online business owner.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
stay tuned because today is Saturday, but you can watch our go live from Tuesday to Thursday and stay with us, join with us. That's all for me. Thank you.
Yeah. And BC, you have any last word to say before we move on?
Yeah, if you are looking for plan B,
Yeah.
we are human beings. It's only for you to put in your name and your email address, and boom, you will be welcome. You will really, really enjoy this business. Like we've been saying, you won't be left alone. This is a very big community. We are almost 148 because I remember when I started, I think maybe it was 140. So everybody keeps joining every day. If all what we've been sharing and saying resonates with you, come on, jump in
Check it out.
and you will be welcome.
Thank you very much, BC. And any last words, Michael?
I will just say, as I said earlier before, to do this business, you don't need to be a tech savvy.
You don't
You
need,
just
yeah.
have to have a great mindset in order to start this business. You just need the courage to plug in with your name and your email in order to start this business. And as I said, we have an automated system that does almost all the work for you. And besides,
Mm-hmm.
we have coaches and mentors who are there to guide you through all the stages. So this is a business that anyone can do, and that you can do at your own pace and at your own time, and you can do from the comfort of your home. So those are the advantages of our online business. So I will encourage everyone once more to just join in. If you want to change your life, if you want to change things for yourself and for your family, then this is the time. Just plug in and join our digital business community and you'll see for yourself. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michael, for that very good words. And that's it for us now. That's another week for the Dreamers and the Doers, episode 3. So if you want to watch later the replay, you can also do so. And tomorrow we have another team, business partners who will also share their views because that's how big our community is. We are like 147,000 people in the community who are doing this business on the Facebook group. So they are very welcoming and they are very international as well. So that's it for me now, and thank you for watching. And I hope you all have a nice evening and have a nice weekend also. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.